Hello everybody and welcome to Ishinomaki City in Miyagi Prefecture, and today we're going to take a little tour of this port city just outside of Sendai, which is the largest city in the Tohoku area. As you can see here, we are at the Genki Ichiba, or the Genki Market. So we are on the coast of Japan. It's called the Sanriku Coast. And we're going to check out the market here. And of course, as you can expect, a lot of fresh seafood. With a lot of fruits and vegetables as well. So there it is. You can see they're selling a lot of fresh fish that was probably caught just this morning and sold very fresh here at the market. If you could see those prices, they were selling for about $12, $10 to $12 for each of those. There's also a second floor. I'm going to go up there and film a little bit more, and I'll show you that very soon. See ya. And now we are up on the food court, and as you can see here, this is fried oysters, which is what I had for lunch today. It was about $14. Came with rice, miso soup, lettuce. It was excellent. It was so good. Probably the most famous thing to eat here is it's called don, which is a bowl of rice, and then on top they put a lot of locally caught fresh fish. So right here, they also have noodle dishes like ramen and soba as well. But definitely the seafood is the main thing to eat here. It's a nice building, very new and modern. And then you can come out here, eat outside. You can see there's a lot of space here. And yeah, everything is new here because this is where the tsunami hit in 2011. And Ishinomaki suffered more loss of life and damage to property than any other city in Japan during the 2011 earthquake and tsunami. So of course a lot of people know about the nuclear power plant in Fukushima. We're pretty far north of Fukushima, so definitely, I can say definitely no radiation problems here in this part of Japan. Right there across the river, you can see this is a museum, and it is the Ishinomori Manga Museum. So Ishinomaki is the hometown of Ishinomori Shotaro, and he's one of probably the top two, number one or maybe number two most famous manga artists in Japan. So this is his hometown, and that is a museum dedicated to him. And looks like there's some event going on over there. I can hear some loud music, some people were clapping and things like that. But anyway, you can see the tsunami was 12 years ago. So you can see they've built back a lot of the things look new. Of course, I don't know what it looked like before the tsunami, but I can see a lot of this stuff looks new. So looks like they're rebuilding, trying to get back on their feet. And yeah, you can see it's a pretty lively place. A lot of people are coming here to have lunch, visit the museums and things like that. And actually, I believe right there in the distance, you can see it's kind of a tall hill, and that is a park, and we may be able to visit that park later today. But when the tsunami came, a lot of people went up to the top of that hill. There's a park, and that was their refuge. That's how they were able to survive the tsunami. So basically, right straight ahead is the Pacific Ocean, and then this is a river coming in, and so the tsunami came in, and just those high waves and high water just came right in, right here. This is kind of like a river estuary, so it just flooded all of this area here. So anyway, let's just kind of look at where we are here in Ishinomaki. This is, again, one more time, this is called the Genki Ichiba, or the Genki Market here. Very nice place. We just had lunch here. It was excellent, and I highly recommend it. So anyway, we're going to go around the city and check it out. So I'll see you soon. Bye. Okay, so we are still in Ishinomaki in Miyagi Prefecture, and here you can see this used to be an elementary school, and it's called Kadonowaki Elementary School, and it was completely devastated by the tsunami. As you can see, it is 3 stories tall, and even up on the 3rd floor looks like it's completely gutted from the top there. Apparently, the city of Ishinomaki has decided to leave the school in its place as a reminder of the tsunami that hit the town. And there's a museum here as well that we're going to go into pretty soon. I'm not sure if I can film inside, but I do want to show you this view from the outside. It's very, I don't know, it's hard to put into words. You can see it's just a, wow. I assume that would have been a clock up there at the top center, completely gone. And everybody went up to that park that I showed earlier, Hiyoriyama Park, just over there, and that's where all of the teachers and students went to seek refuge. And I don't know if 100% of the people survived or not, but the ones who did were the ones who went up there. So it looks like even if you were on the 3rd floor here, you were not safe. Just a quick look around the area, and again, all of this was completely destroyed. And I don't know what it looked like before, but the streets look new. The red lights, they look really new. And just a lot of places without trees and things like that. So yeah, I'm assuming that they are redeveloping and trying to go back to what it used to be. So anyway, and I'm guessing this is probably where the main gate was for the school. This is the name here, Kadonowaki Elementary School. Looks like they've got some plaques up here around. Yeah, and it's actually, yeah, you can see what it used to look like. And yeah, there used to be a gate here. Most Japanese schools have a gate, and that's what it would look like. And it's even got here some information in English. In 1928, a school gate was donated to the elementary school, and it watched over children commuting to and from the school for a long time until it was swept away by the tsunami. The gate was reproduced to serve as a symbol for the school. So anyway, it looks like they have a few plaques set up around so you can walk around the grounds and learn a little bit about the school. So anyway, we're going to go into the museum. If I can film, I'll try to show you some of the highlights, and if not, then I'll give you a summary of some of my impressions of the museum. So anyway, see you soon. Bye. Okay, everybody, so we just finished the going through the museum over there, and yeah, you cannot film inside. You can take pictures, but no videos. So anyway, it was a very, very moving museum. It was very well put together. Of course, it is in the ruins of the school, but behind the ruins that you hear in the forefront, behind that is a more modern building where you can actually walk through, and they had videos, pictures, and things like that. And the video was very moving. It was interviewing some of the students and teachers who were there when the tsunami came. And of course, some of them have gone on and moved away and got careers in Tokyo or other places, but they still remember that day very, very dearly. So very moving museum. I would highly, highly recommend it. It was about $6, 600 yen for adults to go inside, and it was cheaper for younger children as well. So anyway, one of the things that I thought was interesting was that they had prepared for it. So the kids knew exactly what to do when the earthquake started. Of course, it was a 9.0 on the Richter scale. So it was a huge, huge earthquake, and they had been preparing for it. So when it happened, of course, they got under their desks. They waited till everything finished, and then the teachers started instructing them to go up that hill over there, up to that high area over there, which we will probably visit later today. But anyway, the students were very well disciplined. They followed the teacher's instructions. They knew what to do, and almost everybody survived. I don't think it was 100%, but it was a very low number of people who actually did not survive. So here, just across the street, basically, it's a really big open area here. Of course, all this used to be developed, a residential area and things like that. And now today it's, rebuilding, as you can see. And they're planting a lot of pine trees here, which I guess will be used to kind of protect the city from the ocean. But this is the, let me get the name right here. This is the Ishinomaki Minamihama Tsunami Memorial Park. So it's a free museum. It's open until 5. Last entry is at 4:30. I think we're going to get in just before the last entry. It's free, so I'm going to go and check it out. I don't know if I can film. If I can't, then I'll just let you know some of my impressions of the museum. So here we are in Ishinomaki City in Miyagi Prefecture. See ya. All right, so we just left the this little, not little, but the memorial museum. And yeah, it was pretty good. As you can see, it's very modern. They had a theater in there. We watched a film, and it had a lot of footage from the earthquake, and trying to pass down the lesson of what to do when an earthquake, or definitely when a tsunami is coming. And the number one advice was to run. Just run. Go up, go upstairs, go up a mountain, go up a hill, do whatever, but be ready to run. Don't even think about it. Don't try to go back. Just go and run. So anyway, yeah, the museum was all right. Like I said, it was free, and it's very well air conditioned, very modern. But it's worth a visit. But I would definitely say the school ruins over there, the Kadonowaki Elementary School, was definitely had a bigger impact on me, at least as far as imagining what the school was like on the day that it happened. I think I didn't mention this earlier, but in the previous museum over there in the school, the classrooms are still left as if the tsunami had just happened. So you can see the desks and everything just in chaos, or disarray, I guess. But kind of has a very big impact. And then of course there's the park that we will be going to later, the top of the mountain or hill where people evacuated to. But you can see it's a big open space here. All of this used to be a residential area, and looks like they're planting a lot of pine trees. A lot of pine trees. You can see they've got some industry, which was here before the tsunami. So you can see it's still going on. But right here it is. This is the Pacific Ocean, and you can see the seawall right there. And this is it. This is the spot where the tsunami kind of came in and overtook the city of Ishinomaki in Miyagi Prefecture. But it wasn't just here in Ishinomaki. It was all up and down it's called the Sanriku coast in Tohoku, from Fukushima Prefecture all the way up to here in Miyagi, and up into Iwate Prefecture, maybe a little bit into Aomori as well. But many communities devastated by the tsunami. So if you haven't, please check it out. Go over on YouTube, watch some videos of the tsunami. There's it's just really hard to explain or to imagine. You really have to watch the videos for yourself to really grasp just how big and dangerous it was. The earthquake was 9.0 on the Richter scale, the 4th largest earthquake in recorded history, and tens of thousands of people were killed, and just damage that communities may never fully 100% recover from. But yeah, so anyway, I think it's very good to come here to remember what happened and to support the local community and go to the restaurants, spend some money, and support the community, help them get back on their feet. So anyway, that's all for now, and I'll see you later. Bye. Okay, hello everybody, and welcome to the top of Hiyoriyama Park. Yama means mountain, so Hiyori, or Mount Hiyori Park. And as you can see, we're walking into a shrine. And what was the name of the shrine? Kashima, that's it. Kashima Shrine. And yeah, it's a pretty simple shrine here. I'm not going to show too much of it, but just kind of get the gist of what it looks like. And actually, here at the top of the mountain, this is where a castle used to be. So today it's got this shrine here, Kashima Shrine, and this is where sailors used to come to pray for safety before heading out to the ocean. So you can see people do come here to worship and pray. But yeah, so this is a park here at the top of the mountain. It's got some really nice views that I'm about to show you. But it has a very strong connection to the tsunami, the earthquake and tsunami that happened in 2011. That school that we visited down below, that's now a museum, those children were evacuated and they came up here to the top of this mountain. And so everything down below was completely destroyed. So the views that I'm about to show you would just kind of put it into perspective about how much destruction was actually done. So anyway, this is the main torii gate here. Pretty nice view there, and it's overlooking the city. I believe we're about 52 meters up. 56, sorry, we're about 56 meters up above the city of Ishinomaki. And so they brought the children up here, the teachers were up here, and this is where the parents came to pick up their children. So this was kind of the only safe place. So 56 meters, I don't know, 150, 200 feet above the city. So that just kind of puts it into perspective about how high the water was, that this was pretty much the only safe spot. So here's the view. And before the tsunami, all of this was a very bustling area, very residential. I think it was more than 3,000 households. There's some industry here that you probably saw earlier in the video. It used to be agricultural and old history. Of course, it was a port, so as I said, the people would come here and pray before going out to sea, and that is it right there. That's the Pacific Ocean. And of course, that's where the tsunami came from. So really beautiful views here from the top of Hiyoriyama Park. And then, of course, here, Kashima Shrine. And very safe spot, strong connection to the tsunami in 2011. So I think this is going to be the end of our video. So let's finish it. Oh. Okay, she's a little wild right now. All right, so this is going to be the end of our video. Do you have anything to say? She's wild. Okay, it's kind of hard to control. Anyway, I just want to say it was a very powerful visit here to Ishinomaki. Can't really put it into words, really. It's a very moving experience, and I think it's one of these places that if you're in this part of Japan, up in Tohoku, you got to check it out. You need to come here and see it firsthand, some of the destruction, but also some of the recovery and kind of the reconstruction. The seafood, the lunch was amazing. And yeah, it's a beautiful town, and it's a good place to go for a day trip from Sendai. So it's the largest city in Tohoku. I don't know, maybe 1 hour away. So you could easily come here and spend a good day, then head back, or stay the night here, either way. But definitely glad I came. I learned a lot about the tsunami. I have, I guess, a deeper respect for these communities and what they have been through and what they have to overcome to get back on their feet. So anyway, that's the end of the video for today. So anyway, if you liked the video, please click like, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment down below. I have Instagram and Twitter, so please follow me on those social media platforms as well. So thank you so much for watching, and let's get a goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Okay, say bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.